On this day, we come together to celebrate the lives, legacies, and cherished memories of remarkable personalities we've recently lost. We take a moment to reflect on their incredible journeys and the inspiration they continue to give us. We'll also talk about WWE stars who are facing struggles that have drawn love, support, and prayers from millions of fans. Subscribe now. Jerome Young, better known as New Jack, was born on January 3, 1963, in Greensboro, North Carolina. He became a legendary figure in professional wrestling, particularly in the 1990s with Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, where his hardcore, high-risk style made him unforgettable. Debuting in 1992, he gained fame alongside Mustafa Sayed as part of The Gangstas, a tag team that brought raw street energy and social commentary into their storylines. Known for his intense brawls, edgy promos, and fearless approach, New Jack blurred the lines between performance and reality, captivating fans who craved authenticity. His career wasn't without controversy, including a serious in-ring accident in 2004 involving Eric Koulis that sparked legal battles and debates about safety in wrestling. After ECW folded, he continued on the independent circuit, appearing in TNA, XPW, and documentaries. New Jack passed away, but his fearless, larger-than-life spirit left a lasting mark on hardcore wrestling culture. Eddie Guerrero, born Eduardo Gory Guerrero on October 9, 1967, in El Paso, Texas, was more than just a wrestler. He was a performer who could make fans laugh, cheer, and cry in a single match. Wrestling ran in his blood. His father, Gory Guerrero, was a wrestling legend, and his brothers Chavo, Mando, and Hector also stepped into the ring. Eddie began wrestling in the late 1980s, honing his craft in regional promotions before rising to international fame in the 1990s with WCW, where his energy, skill, and charisma won hearts. Joining WWE in 2000, Guerrero became a fan favorite with his clever lie, cheat, and steal persona, while proving he could deliver breathtaking matches. He captured multiple titles, including the WWE Championship, with his WrestleMania 20th victory over Kurt Angle standing out as a career highlight. Eddie's life was tragically cut short at 38, but his spirit, passion, and joy for wrestling continue to inspire fans and wrestlers alike. Tim White, born on March 25, 1954, was a respected figure in professional wrestling, remembered both as a referee and as a behind-the-scenes contributor. Starting his career in the 1970s, White quickly earned a reputation for his dedication, professionalism, and deep knowledge of the business. He became a familiar presence in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, officiating some of the most iconic matches of the era and working closely with legendary wrestlers. Beyond the ring, White played a key role behind the scenes, helping to shape storylines and mentor younger talent. His experience and guidance made him a trusted figure in the locker room, admired by colleagues and fans alike. One of the most memorable aspects of his career was his friendship with Andre the Giant, a bond that brought warmth and authenticity to his on-screen presence. Tim White passed away at the age of 68, leaving behind a legacy of professionalism, kindness, and passion. He will always be remembered as someone who genuinely cared for wrestling and the people in it. Hercules Hernandez, born November 7, 1956, was a beloved professional wrestler whose presence left a lasting mark in the wrestling world of the 1980s and 1990s. Known simply as Hercules in the WWF, he captivated fans with his impressive strength, athleticism, and larger-than-life personality. Debuting in regional promotions, he rose to national fame in 1985, engaging in memorable feuds with icons like Hulk Hogan, and Randy Savage. His signature move, the Hercules swing, became a fan favorite, perfectly showcasing his power and agility in the ring. Beyond the WWF, he also made an impact in WCW, earning multiple championships, including the WWF World Tag Team title. While life after wrestling brought personal challenges, Hercules remained connected to the wrestling community. He passed away at 65, but fans still remember him fondly, not just for his incredible matches, but for the charisma and heart he brought to every performance. The Undertaker, born on March 24, 1965, in Houston, Texas, grew up in a world that seemed ordinary on the surface, far removed from the bright lights and roaring crowds of professional wrestling arenas. Yet even as a child, there was a quiet intensity in him, a sense of focus and determination that set him apart. His natural athleticism and towering presence were noticeable, but it was his disciplined nature, curiosity, and early love for storytelling that hinted at the path he would one day follow. He devoted time to both physical training and mental development, cultivating resilience, patience, and the ability to endure challenges, qualities that would prove essential in the grueling world of professional wrestling. Even in moments away from the public eye, Calloway was absorbing lessons in performance, connection, and personal discipline, laying the foundation for a career that would eventually captivate millions. Rise to wrestling icon status. Calloway entered the professional wrestling scene in the mid-1980s, a period of rapid transformation for the industry, which was becoming a blend of athleticism, entertainment, and larger-than-life storytelling. Joining WWE, he introduced the character that would define his career: The Undertaker. From its inception, the persona was more than a gimmick. It was a carefully constructed fusion of athletic skill, narrative depth, and stagecraft. The Undertaker's aura of mystery, darkness, and invincibility captured audiences worldwide, making him a cultural icon. Behind the spectacle, however, was a career built on strategic planning, consistent effort, and self-awareness. The rigors of wrestling, intense matches, punishing travel schedules, and constant scrutiny demanded more than physical strength. Calloway approached these challenges with discipline, managing his performance schedule, contracts, and professional relationships in a way that ensured longevity without sacrificing his health or passion for the craft. Health challenges and resilience. In recent years, Calloway's health has become a significant part of his story, highlighting the human vulnerability behind his legendary persona. He has faced atrial fibrillation, a condition affecting the heart's rhythm, and a low ejection fraction that required emergency heart surgery and hospitalization. These serious issues illustrate the physical toll of decades spent performing at an elite level. Yet Calloway's response has been emblematic of his lifelong resilience. He has embraced medical guidance, recovery routines, and lifestyle adjustments, demonstrating that strength is not just about endurance in the ring, but also about recognizing vulnerability and proactively caring for one's health. By confronting these challenges with determination and mindfulness, he has shown that courage includes seeking help, pacing oneself, and prioritizing long-term well-being. These health experiences have reshaped his perspective, underscoring patience, planning, and a measured approach to both personal life and professional engagement. Financial prudence and career sustainability. Financial foresight has been another cornerstone of Calloway's life and career. Wrestling at the top level brings fame and opportunity, but it also comes with inherent uncertainty, especially when a physically demanding career can end abruptly. Calloway approached his earnings strategically, balancing salary, endorsements, and investments with an eye toward long-term stability rather than indulgence. This careful planning has allowed him to create financial security while continuing to pursue his passions and adapt to evolving circumstances. Even as he transitioned from active performance to creative and ambassadorial roles within WWE and other organizations, he maintained both income streams and influence without compromising his health. His approach illustrates a broader lesson. Professional success is most sustainable when paired with financial intelligence, adaptability, and awareness of personal limitations. Legacy and enduring influence. The Undertaker's legacy extends far beyond championship titles and iconic matches. Calloway elevated professional wrestling into a form of storytelling, blending athletic performance with compelling narrative arcs that inspired peers and future generations. His influence reaches into mentorship, creative development, and backstage culture, demonstrating that leadership and vision can leave as lasting an impression as in-ring achievements. What sets him apart is the balance he maintained between public success and private responsibility, showing that sustained influence requires discipline, planning, and careful attention to personal well-being. By combining professional excellence with thoughtful engagement, he has created a blueprint for aspiring performers. True impact comes from consistency, creativity, and the ability to adapt over time. Reflections on life beyond the spotlight. Today, Mark Calloway exemplifies a life shaped by foresight, resilience, and balance. While The Undertaker remains an enduring figure in the public imagination, Calloway himself is a person who has faced health challenges, navigated career transitions, and prioritized meaningful relationships. His story illustrates that long-term achievement is not solely defined by fame or physical prowess, but by conscious effort to maintain well-being, nurture family ties, and contribute creatively and thoughtfully to one's field. Even as his in-ring career recedes into history, he continues to engage with wrestling in ways that honor his legacy while preserving his health and financial stability. His journey is a testament to the idea that true success encompasses professional accomplishment, personal fulfillment, and the ongoing ability to adapt with purpose and care.